Today we talk about severability in a D&O policy. When reviewing a D&O quote or a policy, you may see the term severability or full severability and wonder, what does that mean? So there are actually two forms of severability when it comes to D&O insurance. The first is known as severability of the application. What this means is that the insurer will sever or separate innocent insureds from not so innocent insureds when material misstatements or omissions are made in the application process. Now, keep in mind that the application when it comes to D&O insurance is not just the paper or electronic form you fill in on renewal or on your first D&O policy. It'll include all the supplemental documents that go with the application and include things like your financial statements, cap tables, corporate bylaws, and other documents. If the person or persons completing the application, new or renewal, make material misrepresentations in the application, then the policy is void for any insured who knew of those misstatements or misrepresentations. But innocent insureds have their coverage preserved. This, of course, puts a fine point on the importance of accurately completing the applications and supporting documents. The last thing you want to do is delegate the application process to someone who doesn't fully understand the questions or the implications of answering them accurately, and then having the president, CEO, or chairperson signing an application which is then inaccurate. When you hear the term full severability, it means that a policy provision provides that no insured's knowledge of misrepresentations will be imputed to another insured, and this is what you really want in your D&O policy. Why is the application process a big deal? Because underwriters rely on the application and all its attachments to make the decision on whether to offer a quote on D&O insurance, as well as how to price that quote. Now, the second form of severability in a D&O policy is the severability of exclusions. Here, an exclusion which may apply to one or more insureds under the policy, such as the conduct exclusion, which I talked about earlier and you can see here, will exclude coverage for those insureds, but those insureds not involved in fraudulent or criminal activity will have their coverage preserved. While the two issues of severability are different and distinct from each other, it's important to understand them, and more importantly, your D&O policy. As I've said many times in these videos, it's critically important to read your policy, whether that's a D&O policy or your package policy or your business auto policy, so that you understand the nuances and complexities of the coverage. Look, I get it. These are dense documents with a lot of language that few insureds understand or really want to even dive into. And that's why you need an expert broker who has experience understanding policy language to help walk you through these policies so you know what you have and what issues you face. Need help looking for that kind of expert? Why not contact me so we can discuss your issues and your coverages to make sure you know what you're buying and what you have. My job is to help you be a more educated and informed buyer and to make a better insurance decision. You can click on the link below to schedule a call on my calendar. I look forward to chatting with you. Thanks.